You can handle the intro. Go.
Alright, so we have InfowYen spawning here at the rightmost position as the green Terran, and on the top most position we have FXOptikZero as the pink Protoss. So this map is Scrap Station, and there's an island expansion here where the Terran can expand to. Normally, from what I've seen, a lot of Terrans that expand here end up losing the game. I don't know why that is, but that's probably because it's incredibly dangerous. And if you notice the spawn distance, or the distance between both bases in the air, it's incredibly short. Now, if they decide to go through the ground, it's going to be a long way, but there's destructible rocks that that are pretty much an alleyway, what I call it, and that can make the difference in this game, I would say.
I'm very interested to see how this game plays out. Can't believe we made it to a game 5. FXOptikZero's Dark Templars just weren't enough to hold off the onslaught of Yen in the last game. They were just so. I just couldn't believe we saw that huge Marina Marauder force moving out, and there's that massive 4 stalkers. It just wasn't. I just couldn't believe that there were so few units out for FXOptikZero. Really curious to see what both players will be going on this map, as there will be no early aggression from Yen on this map unless he goes Cloaked Banshees finally. Been waiting to see that all night. Let's see if that second gas goes up early, and doing a little bit of harassment with this probe, which I always love to see. You can do some damage, run away, and let your shields regenerate. That second gas is coming up very early from Yen, so we might see some Cloaked Banshees. I'm just kind of hoping at this point get some new interesting action from Yen.
Yeah, because he's been going the 3 racks, 3 racks 50 food timing push, and it hasn't been working out. Maybe the last game he did, but hopefully we. Oh, I can see why he canceled it. It's because he feared that FXOptikZero. He was hovering over the second geyser the entire time, and he was fearing about the gas steal. But
Okay.
yeah, he was kind of scared, so he just took it instead.
Now, did that probe make it in to see that that had been canceled? No, he didn't. So he does think there's a second gas coming out. Might be tricking him. All right, yeah. Oh, there's the reactor coming from Yen first. He's got the 2 Marines out. Second barracks is a little bit late. I don't expect to see that push on this map that has such a long run distance. And here comes the 1 gate Robo. Again, I might move into Dark Templars to get that Zealot and Immortal out. He actually is running a Stalker over to his opponent because he really wants to see what's going on. And there is a second and third barracks going up, rather. So may see that 50 food timing push. He'll break through the rocks, very similar to what he did on Shakura's Plateau.
Yeah, I liked his play on Shakura's Plateau. He introduced a whole new element into this, and he can do it on this map as well. Like I was talking about earlier, those destructible rocks, they pretty much serve as an alleyway to make this incredibly short map. When I really should have the production tab open. It looks like he's researching stim, so look for a timing push between stim and hopefully the concussive shells, which is what I think he forgot some of the other times that he's been pushing out.
I like the arc of 4 Marines on the ramp just to prevent any scouting from going on. I like the Stalker getting some nice free shots, and should have placed those Marines a little bit further up the ramp so the vision wasn't given. And oh, no concussive shells. I think that's the first time we've seen Marauders with no concussive shell. Let's come out for Yen.
And it looks like FXOptikZero is going to be. It looked like he was hesitating to throw down that robotics bay, but he went for the 1 gate into a robotics facility, and he cranked out an Immortal. So I thought we were going to be seeing a little bit of those DTs that we've been seeing all day, but it seems like that's not going to be the case.
The destructible rocks are going down right now, so he is going for a wood. This should be about a 50 food push as long as he remembers to not unsupply a block himself. started working on the rocks and trying to work on that stalker. Luckily, concussive shells hasn't finished yet. That stalker is going to want to run away. I believe it did see the rock starting to go down, so he knows it's coming, and the robotic spay is going to help fend this off a lot. Needs to chrono boost that Colossus out as fast as possible. Needs to have good control. Stim is going to be finished by the time this push happens. Yen just liking the early aggression against Protoss, and this is the feeling from some pro level players, is they feel like against Protoss as Terran they can't win unless they win early. So I believe that must be Yen's motto, since he's been showing early aggression in all of his games no matter what the map is. And these second destructible rocks are going down. That Stalker did see the damage going on, so he's going to hang back. There's some sentries coming out to lay down some force fields. The Colossus will be done as well. These force fields will be very, very key. No, I thought Zero was supply blocked there for a second, but indeed he is not. Getting another gateway out, so he'll be 3 gateways in 1 Robo Bay. That first Colossus is out, and here comes the Marauders and Marines. Beautiful force fields need to go up. Here they come with horrible force fields, not really doing anything at all. Going to run up to that Colossus, destroy it, and it looks like Yen may be taking a very easy never mind. It looks like the Immortal Stalkers and Sentries should be able to clear this up. That Immortal's not going to go down. He's going to finish taking out the rest of these units. So Zero manages to hang on. More Marines and Marauders coming in. But this hero Immortal is really going to be key. Run it away. Oh, it does die, but there are more Zealots warping in, so he should be able to be fine now. Even FXOptikZero saying that was probably his worst force field ever. That's the tense part of those type of pushes.
Ooh.
Some nice trash talk from Yen, probably without meaning to. And I just realized I've had his name wrong this entire time because he has this N capitalized. So let me go ahead and fix it at the very end here. By the way, if you like this overlay, you can get it on gosugamers.net.
Oh, and our YouTube channel is youtube.com/gosukast. The link is on the bottom of the stream, so you look down a little bit and you know where our YouTube channel is. I don't know how many videos are up. The last time I saw, I think it was 3, but there'll be a lot soon enough.
And by the way, for our live viewers, did I get a message from Pyramus? I believe we will be there will be a stream right after this. The stream will go down for a little bit because we will be switching streamers, I believe. But I believe we will be bringing you Root versus Inflow right after this, so stick around. That should be a very good clan war.
Oh yes, it's the other semifinal match for the SGL Clan League. So yeah, it should be a pretty good match. But looking here, it looks like Yen is just gathering his units in the middle here, and probably going to be maybe doing another big attack on FXOptikZero.
His expansion just got finished, so he may just want to sit back and macro for a little bit. Starport coming out rather, reactor going up on the factory so he can swap them, and that way he can really crank out those Vikings to take care of the Colossus. There is no Stargate, so no Phoenix play from FXOptikZero anytime soon, and this observer is going to see everything going on, and we actually might see a push from FXOptikZero if he wants to try to end the game with these Colossus, because he wants to do the push before that Starport starts cranking out Vikings, and he is moving out. Is he going to keep going, or is he just moving to the bottom of his ramp? Nope. Really would like to see a push from FXOptikZero here because he has no anti-air, so he's going to be very vulnerable to Vikings. There's one Viking on the way right now. Keep going, FXOptikZero, keep going. Waiting for your third Colossus, I hope, and then you're going. Yes, there's the third Colossus, and he is starting to move across the field. This one poor Marine getting sliced in two by a Zealot. Grouping up his army together. Those Vikings aren't going to be coming out fast enough. There are a lot of Zealots on the field, and Yen is pulling away very quickly because he's very nervous of this push as well, splitting his army up very nicely. Unfortunately, they're going to automatically form a concave, and that's exactly what the concave want. Ooh, looks like FXOptikZero's happy just to go for this expansion right now. I actually love this decision making, not being greedy, just taking out the free units that he can. Unfortunately, he doesn't have enough Stalkers to take this out, and that Viking showing up when it shouldn't be, it does get taken out. Very nice, and one Zealot chasing after all these SCVs to make sure they all get killed. Unfortunately, it looks like he is getting pulled back from his duties. Looks like here comes a push from Yen stemming up, and there's some force fields, still not the best force fields, but he still might be able to take this anyways. There's the force fields finishing off that wall off. These Colossus doing so much damage, they're going to start walking over, breaking the force fields, so they continue on, continue pushing on, and destroy the rest of the army of Yen. Looks like he may be able to take it, even with those Vikings up, and there's pretty much only sentries to shoot. There are so many Zealots running into the base. This is going to be a huge problem. The SCV is getting pulled off. They're going to die so quick because of the The Colossi are doing a lot of damage. This guy has 12 kills. He's going to even fry some more SCVs before he goes down. Yen is in a lot of trouble as there are so many Zealots out still trying to do as much damage as he can. More sentries coming out, trying to land his Vikings, trying to hold on. And there's the GG. Well played from Yen. FXOptikZero takes the series 3-2.
Oh, what a series in this U.S. Craft Cup.
And since I'm still recording, I want to apologize to all of my live viewers and all of the VOD viewers for saying Colossuses. So that was a great series. What a great end to the match. I'm really glad we got to cast it. And I believe we will have Root versus Inflow. That's what I've been told all day long. Right after this, hopefully InfowYen doesn't have to play because he's been playing all day. Might be a little tired by now.